What's up, everyone? In today's video, we are going to be fighting against my district's rank 1 player, Atraxi, and we're going to see if we can't get rank 1 ourselves without using any Hypogene Celestial units. I've done videos like this in the past, and, well, honestly, every video I've done for a few months now, I feel like, has been not using any Hypogene Celestials. So we're going to keep doing that trend and see if we can't get a rank 1 without them again today. So yeah, the first team that we are fighting against is a Ludovic, Shamira, Callan, Bonnie, Lily May team, and this is what I'm going to talk about here. This is one of the reasons why it's so important to understand how heroes work, and you know, like, at least understand the main thing that they do and how it works. So for example, Bonnie, she can't activate her dot damage unless 2 other magic damage dealers hit the target that she has the aging debuff on. And since Lily May and Shamira are, well, Lily May is a single target hero, so she doesn't do AoE damage. So for her to target the Bonnie's target, she's gonna have to block one of those that hero's ultimates. And if she doesn't do that, she's just never going to get the aging debuff stack that she needs to actually activate the dot damage. And with a hero like Shamira, who only has a range of 4, it's going to be very hard for Shamira to get some magic damage onto my Odie, because that's who's going to be the Bonnie's dot damage target. And she's going to have to wait until she does her ultimate. So once Shamira does her ultimate, then she'll be able to get another stack of the aging debuff on the Odie, and then the team's going to need Lily May to block one of his ultimates, or for her to hit him with Rainstorm Ballet. And I don't see her doing that because she's going to be targeting either Hugin or Thador in this situation. So she's going to have to kill a bunch of heroes before she ever targets the Odie, and this should buy us plenty of time and keep a lot of the pressure off of us to do the damage that we need to do. So the rest of my team is going to be Marilee, Walker, Thador, Hugin, and then, like I said, Odie. And we're going to run the Guardian spell. This is just going to provide us some extra fatal blow protection, that kind of thing, shielding, survivability, all those good things. And that's going to be team 1. So team 2 is going to be Damien, Thorin, Lily May, Tassie, and Shamira. And this is basically the same team I ran in the puzzles video that I did yesterday and the day before that, except for instead of Taylene, we're going to use Thorin. And I just wanted to see how this would work out. We are fighting against an Igor Athalia team with Damien, Thorin, and Sylvina on it. So it is going to be a challenge to actually beat this team. I'm not super confident that we will, and I recommended running an Athalia Damien team like this on my defense for the pay-to-win version this week, because I know it can be very, very successful. And if you don't have Taylene but you have Athalia, having Athalia Damien here in the front and then putting 3 strong heroes behind them, it can be really, really good. So we'll see what happens with this fight, but I'm not super confident in it. I just want to, you know, do some attempts, see what I might need to change, and I mean, who knows, we might win fight 1 and fight 3, and then we'll get rank 1 anyway. So the third team that we're going to be fighting is a Dunleaner, Cryonia, Pandora, Smokey, Kulu team, and this team is it's a pretty challenging team, but I think we can take it out with our Sylvina, Bonnie, Niru, Siren team, and also having Callan in here. So Callan will give us some protection and whatnot, but the main thing here is our Sylvina is going to target the Pandora, and the Pandora should also end up being the Bonnie's target too. So hopefully between the dot damage and the Sylvina damage, we can nuke down the Pandora before the 4-second mark, and then that way the Cryonia won't have her energy fed to her, and then we can kill her with a little less urgency, I should say. So yeah, and then Kulu, we got to worry about her ultimate a little bit, but we have 12 seconds to kill her because, you know, Dunleaner's on the battlefield, so I'm not super worried about Kulu. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit battle. Oh, we're also going to run Core Forge spell on Sylvina, mainly so that Kulu can't cast her, I think it's Boom Boom Blast, where her bomb eats the hero and then sends them back to the other side of the map. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this. All right. So team 1, our Lightbearer team. Everything's looking good so far. You can see there's not a... Oh, the Lily did block our Odie's ultimate, but you can still see since the Chimera hasn't hit him yet, he doesn't really have any damage onto him. And I'm hoping that our light bearer damage with the true damage and all that can start to really kick in here. We'll just have to see what happens. Oh, our Merrily went down. The Chimera got her ultimate off. That's not good. Alright, so we might have to go back to the drawing board on that team. We'll see what happens here on Team 2 and Team 3. Alright, here we go. So the Athalia is probably going to kill our Thorin pretty quickly. Maybe not super quick because the Damien cart is healing up the Thorin. This is one of the reasons why I like Kayleen, because the Taylene just dies super quick, and it's very easy for the rest of our team to come into the battlefield. And it looks like this doesn't really work with Thorin. So yeah, I guess Thorin's not really a good replacement there in that situation. Instead, I'd probably just put in any hero that can die super quick. There's our Chimera. Oh, was that our? Yeah, that was our Chimera ultimate. Who is left? We've got the Igor there. Our Lily just went down. Our Tassie's still alive, and so is our Damien. Here's a Tassie ult. Oh, she got nuked down by the Athalia. That's rough. Alright, let's see what happens with Team 3. And then we will... Okay, so we're not really getting the damage that we need on the Pandora. Not at all. And that's not good. So we're going to definitely have to go back to figure out a different strategy for this team. Maybe I'll use my Maulers or something like that against this team, my Mauler Thador team, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's just skip this because it's a guaranteed loss. But yeah, let me set my new teams up, and then we'll try and battle this again. Alright, so I went and made a few changes, and the first change I made was I took Siren from Team 3 and I put him onto Team 1, and the main idea behind this is to get the Lily May to bait the Lily May's ultimate block with our Siren, allowing our Odie to get his ultimate off, and that should, I think, take out the Callan super quick, and then that's gonna basically allow the enemy team to start taking more damage. And yeah, that should be a good enough change to get us the win here. So that's going to be Team 1. Team 2 is then going to be basically a Graveborn version of the team I was just running. However, I don't know, this Athalia team it's going to be really hard to beat on this map. And I'm more mainly focused on beating Team 1 and Team 3. I haven't really thought of a team that's going to be able to take that one out. But we'll see how the Greyborn version of that Tassie team does. And then the last team that we're going to be using is Walker, Vala, Cassidy with Sylvina and Niru. Now we have Sylvina targeting the Cryonaya, which is going to force her to end up targeting the Smokey instead, because Cryonaya is going to go into the Pandora box. And that's going to allow our Sylvina to get a kill, which will fear the heroes around them, and hopefully delay them from getting any of their attacks off that are like major attacks and things like that. I think it keeps them to only doing normal attacks, if I remember right. And then Niru is going to be getting buffed up by Cassidy, and that's going to actually buff his normal attacks up, which should hopefully get us the damage edge that we need to take out these heroes. So we'll have to just see what happens with this team and see if it works. So let's go ahead and hit battle, and yeah. Now having the Cassidy in there it makes the Paragon disadvantage even worse than it was before, but we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, we took the Callan out. We're about to kill the Ludovic with our Merrily, and now we are just need to kill the rest of their team. So this should be pretty well won in our favor already. So yeah, we're taking out all these guys. Shamira's the only one left, and she's about to die. Hopefully, at least. Oh my gosh. Did she seriously just get a victory because she got one? Okay, our Odie pulled it off there. I was like, really, guys? Oh man. I think their team got lucky there. I don't think that team would normally survive that well in that fight, or even come that close to winning. But yeah, let's see what happens here with this one. So our Shamira got her ult off, which is cool, but it didn't really do what I hoped it would, I don't think. And here's our Tassie ultimate. I mean, there's the Igor still has so many tombstones out there. It's just a tough team, and when it's spread out, like 2 heroes start and then 3 come in, it's weird. Anyway, there's the Crying Naya ultimate. Hopefully our heroes can maybe survive and then be able to... Okay, so our Miru survived. That's actually huge for us. I think we killed the Cryo. There we go. Can we kill the Kulu? Yes! And we got it. Heck yeah, we did it, guys. Alright, so that was a really, really close fight, but we ended up getting the victory, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, these are the damage numbers and everything, and yeah, that was pretty successful. So anyway, I guess that's going to be about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.
I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.